Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This is a reading for Aries for October. Aries, I feel like this is going to be a very good month for you, very auspicious. We are starting with the good lady and great happiness. So this beautiful, like goddess, she looks like the spring goddess, Ostara, with the cornucopia. It's a beautiful card, happy. All the figures in the card, the characters, they're also happy and jumping with joy. With the good lady here, I feel like there's someone or a group of people that are helping you achieve an objective. And I feel like this reading, that like the main advice of this reading is with this basket. It says self-confidence, number 34. I feel like this is the main point of this month, like the main takeaway is that you know exactly what is your responsibility and what are other people's responsibilities, because I feel like you are going to, it's like you're going to have massive help. You have the Strength card and the Three of Cups here with joy. This is Durga. And I always feel like when this card appears, like you are protected somehow, like you have this enormous amount of blessings, but it also comes with a responsibility that you have to manage somehow. So I feel like the main takeaway is that in this group dynamic, if it is a group dynamic or in any interaction that you go through this month, really try to understand what is your responsibility and what is happening and what are the other people's stuff or responsibilities, let's say. So having a very deep understanding of what people are bringing to the table and also what you are able to give, what is yours to give. With the Knight of Cups, the Eel, and Death card here, this is Yama, the god of death. I really feel like you have to understand something deeper or have a deeper understanding of your feelings about someone or a specific situation and bring that light to be, you don't need to expose. I don't feel like there's a lot of, how do you say, back and forth. I feel like there's a dynamic that's happening, and it might be a project that you're sharing with someone or a group of people, or it might be a relationship. Maybe it's even family. It's the most important dynamic right now. It's the thing that is calling for your more responsible side, your abilities. It's something that is demanding of you to use your abilities and your skills and your attention. So whatever it is that is calling to your attention right now and that requires responsible action. So I also believe that by the end of the month, or by, let's say, the middle of the month forward, you will have an enlightening information. You will have access to a specific information that will allow you to make an informed decision. And this decision is also going to be pertaining to this dynamic, this understanding of what is the role that you have to, what is your role in this situation, and what is other people's roles. And with the good lady and great happiness here, I also feel like this is something that is, it's not only very important for you right now, but it's also something that might bring you a lot of things later on, like a lot of developments in your life. A lot of different things might be derived from this specific situation afterwards. But now I think you have to discover something, or you are going to discover something. You are also realizing at some point that you don't have enough information. And once you do that, you will start searching and you will start discovering what you need to know so that you can make that informed decision, and that you can maybe even have a more precise vision of what is happening in this dynamic, because it's really cool. It's very joyful. I feel like everybody, it seems like it's something very sweet, also with the Knight of Vessels here, like the energy, the emotional tone, let's say, of this situation. It seems like it's very sweet and it's profound. It's something deep. So precisely because of that, I think you will get a little bit deeper this month into this relationship or this dynamic. And yeah, so for some of you who are in a relationship, I feel like this month will be the month where you will get deeper. You will get a more profound bond with this person. If it's a friendship or a project, I feel like it's the same energy and the same vibe. Like you're going to have a more like a healthier attachment to whatever you're doing, a healthier dynamic, emotional dynamic. Communication will be better. I feel like there's a really path to making something better that is very, it seems like it's very easy. The only thing that this reading is warning you about is this piece of information. So this feeling that you don't have enough information to process something and that you need to know more. And once you do that, things will change a little bit. But you will know exactly what to do. And this is the whole point also, especially with the Strength card, that there's this also this perseverance. So I feel like this feeling, this happiness, this confidence that comes will endure, will be something that will last, which is nice, right? It's something, it's a great environment to be in, and it's a great line to hold on to. Okay, so let me clarify just a little bit and see what else. Interesting. The Lovers. So this might be a romantic relationship. It's possible for some of you, maybe many of you. The Ace of Swords. This is the Ace of Arrows. It's twice. So actually, I am mistaken. Sorry. So this is the Ace of Wands. This is not the Ace of Swords, but I was thinking like it was the Ace of Swords, which is strange. It's the Ace of Bows. It's the equivalent to the wand suit. So, but something was calling for this energy too. So there's an initiative, okay? This is more of an initiative, like a will to change, a will to do something completely different or something very new, or to create something very new. And this feeling of trying to find out the truth about something, to investigate, with the Page of Swords here. So this deepening of the bond, this deepening of the relationship will make things change for you. I think it will change you. So this might be a relationship that will change you deeply. And it's about truth, some sort of truth that is emerging. I think it's an emotional truth. It's something that comes from the heart. It's something very like deeply felt. It can even be like someone declaring their love or offering their love for you. It feels very sweet and deep and very engaging energy. The wheel. So this is where things start to change. Like you have to make a decision. Actually, now that I get a different picture of this, I also feel like you might have to choose between different offers, let's say. It might be professional, or it might be friendships, like people wanting you to do things, different things, and inviting you to different things, and you having to choose. Or you can be offered like love and a relationship by many people. And you have to understand yourself and understand what you want, know your will very well, and make a choice, make an informed choice. But I feel like there's a lot of energy flowing around you. Like it's like you're attracting a lot of attention, and it's changing you. It's also changing how you proceed with your life, how you choose to do your life, to how you choose to show yourself. The Five of Swords. So maybe you won't really enjoy this decision-making process. Also with the Nine of Wands here, there might be, you might have to let something go in order to choose. So it's very natural, but it's just, it's a part of something really good in the end, because you just have to take responsibility for your choices. But whatever you choose, I feel like is going to be really abundant, and this is all a part of that, the wheel that has to turn. I really feel like you have to make a choice. And maybe you didn't, like you wanted to have more time, maybe, with the Wheel of Fortune turning. I feel, and Ace of Wands, I feel like maybe, you know what I imagined in my mind's eye with the Ace of Wands being like a staff, like a spoke, like trying to puncture the spokes of the wheel, like make it stop so that you can understand things better. With the Page of Swords here, it's like you're being rushed into a decision, maybe. Yeah, okay, King of Pentacles. You see the spokes of the wheel is really, something is really talking to me about, like, something has a wheel and it's turning and you want it to be slower or you want it to stop. And here with the King of Pentacles, I really feel like you're going to, it is going to stop. Like it's going to be stable and crystallized. But you have to make a choice. And I think you will make a very wise choice, because the King of Pentacles is someone who is very well established, who is very confident, who is very in tune with his needs, in tune with the daily. It's also, yeah, it's also being in tune with your responsibilities, because I keep talking about responsibilities because this is the main theme of the reading also. So having that confidence to shoulder the responsibilities that you need to include in your life so that you can evolve and that you can establish yourself and you can be plentiful and abundant and have this great happiness that you are going to share with others or someone very specific, maybe. Just one more. yeah, the Chariot. So once again, like making a choice and going with it and moving forward, advancing into a new stage, a stage that is more stable, that is more grounded. I feel like there's a lot of grounding in the physical reality, because maybe things right now might be a little bit more volatile, and it's not pleasant. It's like I want to make a decision, but I'm kind of dreading that moment because it will stick. Like I have to, be the person, that I have to be that person. It's not only about the other person that you're going to choose to be your partner, or to be your the one with whom you share a project, or maybe any kind of endeavor, really, like even with friends. Like I choose to do this with this friend, and it means that I can't be with the other because I can't be at the same place, in two places at the same time. But I feel like ultimately the exercise of your will manifest more forward movement and will make things advance, and whatever you choose, it's going to be abundant, and you're going to find, I feel like you're going to find friends everywhere this month. It's like you're going to find, you have this good feedback, like this pleasant feedback from people this month. I feel like the connections are really nice and deep, and they're bringing you so much. It's like I'm sorry I have to leave, like I'm sorry I have to choose this, and I can't like gather everyone in the same place. But I guess this comes with the territory. Like this comes with being responsible for who you are, for your individuality, for your specific characteristics, and it's just another stage in your life, like maturing. I also feel like this really young energy at this point, like you are, maybe some of you are young, and this is, I feel like this is a coming of age, like a realization about how life works and how you have to make choices, and also deal with the consequences of those choices. But if it's not the case for you, I really feel like this is a very specific, very special relationship or situation that you're treating with kindness, but it's also kind with you, something very sweet. There's something sweet and profound, I feel, in this connection. It might also be a connection with a child, because I feel like there's this sweetness here somehow. There's also a playfulness, but at the same time there's a responsibility. So you might be a parent and you might have to make some decisions. Maybe they are strong decisions and you're not really sure of yourself, and you're kind of doubting yourself, like, am I capable? But you are totally, absolutely. And once you make a decision that will also boost your confidence, stabilize your persona, your personality in a specific timeline, so that you can move things forward in a coherent way. So it's like, this is like choosing a story for your life, choosing a timeline that you can be responsible for, and that you can deal with, that your soul accepts this challenge. Your soul accepts the consequences of this choice. Okay. This is also coming for me because this card, the Chariot, it is about the Mahabharata. It is about Krishna and Arjuna, and this story, I am not a scholar and I'm just trying to understand and study these subjects, but it is a lot about responsibility, like taking responsibility for your abilities, your skills, for your specific life, for your life conditions, What is your purpose here? What is your karma and your dharma? And so really this is about shouldering the right responsibilities so that your soul is at peace and you can move forward with confidence and with love. And this is just here for you to claim. There's a lot of love surrounding you right now. So you just have to find a way to choose wisely and include this energy, this very good energy in your life. Even the things that you have to leave behind, you can include them somehow always, but there's always this part of us that kind of feels a certain defeat because we're not living the things that we dreamt of, or we can't really match things together as we dreamt of, and maybe it is a bit of a fantasy somehow. But at the same time, this is the way of life. Like, this is the way we have to kind of weave our life tapestry and to create a cohesive structure for our children also to walk upon, for our, but when I say children, I also say like for our inner child, the most connected to your soul, right? The part of you that's most connected to the divine and to the soul. Creating a safe tapestry for your child, your inner child or your literal child to walk upon, so that he or she can feel safe and stable and grounded and anchored in this reality. Really beautiful reading, interesting, so captivating at the same time. It's very creative. I enjoyed this very much. If you also did enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and share the video if it resonated, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye.